Freemason report published in 1916, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to read to you from. Fundamental Laws, a report of the 68th Convocation of the Rose Cross Order, giving a resume of the proceedings of the convocation together with most of the lectures that were delivered during this time of the convocation by the several delegates present. Also a report of the work of ancient initiation in the Grove of Osiris as especially prepared for the occasion. Below that is the symbol of a triangle with 3 stone steps representing the 3 degrees of initiation. Up on the top step is a cross, in the center of which is a rose. And beneath the triangle, again, the 3 letters TRY. This is copyrighted 1916, published by the Philosophical Publishing Company, Allentown, Pennsylvania, for the members of the Rose Cross Order.
Quoting once again from the book The Genesis 6 Conspiracy by Gary Wayne on page 545, quote, Freemasonry is a preparatory organization for Rosicrucianism. Rosicrucians are the apex of the Freemason initiated hierarchy. They are already illuminated and deemed worthy to learn even greater mysteries held by the Rosicrucian order.
For in a secluded and wooded tract of 50 acres of this land, an artificial lake was made from a mountain stream, a throne room erected, and other improvements made which would be needed for the initiation of neophytes in the Egyptian mysteries. The convocation was called to order on June 1st in the Assembly Hall, built over 5 years ago for that purpose, and the delivery of a series of lectures upon practical as well as mystical subjects began and continued until the close of the convocation. The delegates and teachers presented the lectures, which were followed by discussions upon the subjects of eugenics, scientific motherhood, code of ethics for the schools and home, spiritual Christianity, that's a joke, personal hygiene, diet and health, sin, authority and individuality, Jacob's ladder, initiation, reincarnation, soul development, the second coming of the Christ, and the mystic significance of the seal of the United States. In the time of Solomon, as in the time of the Egyptian priesthood, no ceremony was ever held unless the circle of Solomon, commonly called the sacred seal of Solomon, had been previously prepared. But since the fall of Egypt and of the Temple of Solomon, this seal has been practically unknown, except to a limited number of students of ancient religions and mysteries.
So I'll end with this quote from the Genesis 6 Conspiracy. Quote, these are essentially the same legends Knight and Lomas wrote about. They contend Solomon exhumed this antediluvian treasure when he inadvertently discovered the ancient temple of Enoch while searching for a site to build the first temple. As this legend goes, Solomon discovered the vaults of knowledge containing Enoch's arts and sciences, which he later moved to secret chambers built beneath the Jewish temple on Mount Moriah. Through these assorted legends and through the legends of Moses inheriting the secret arts of mysticism from the Egyptians, Solomon has been transformed from his original place in traditional Jewish history as an important inheritor of the Messianic dynasty of David into an important figure in the mystical Messianic dragon bloodline. In fact, Merlin literature of subsequent ages regarded Solomon as the wisest of all sages.
Folks, the seal of Solomon is not the six-pointed star which is on the flag of Israel. It is not the seal of David or the star of David. It is not the seal of Solomon, as you will soon discover. During the first week in June, in the grove, especially prepared for the dramatization of the ancient mysteries of Osiris, the seal of Solomon, often called the magic circle, was especially built, and on June 11th, the dedication of the magic circle took place in the presence of the delegates of the Rose Cross Order, some of whom were natives of Germany, England, and Russia. This was in accordance with the system as practiced by the ancient priests of Egypt and the Sanhedrin of the Temple of Solomon. On the night of June 13th, the first session of the class, including those of the order taking part in the initiation, assembled in the grove of Osiris, which was illuminated by electricity from a central powerhouse, especially prepared for the purpose, and the initiation of the ancient mysteries of Egypt in 3 degrees and 6 scenes.
And lastly, just as George Sincelius, the 8th century monk, testified to concerning the revelation of forbidden secrets, I cannot underscore this point aggressively enough. The heavenly sciences and knowledge were corrupted, engineered, and preserved, all to delude this unsuspecting generation and get it to rebel away from God and into destruction. This knowledge has been cleverly hidden and carefully guarded within a secret trust until its time of destiny. References to this knowledge have remained unaccountably alive and well in myths and legends from all cultures around the world, all waiting for the Antichrist and his reign of terror that is to come. Templars believe that indeed this golden age once existed, and will once more in the new age of light, Aquarius, and the end times.
These so you cannot go in here. So maybe the word Templars, like here, the old building there. Yeah. So you see, it's a castle. That's what I'm telling you. The Freemasons here, the Rosicrucians, they come out of the Templars who were aristocrats, So it's still going on here, It's like also, like here, there's not many, it's forest here. Nobody hears the poor children cry, yeah? And it's also the red rose. It's a reference to the red house of Pharaoh, the Tasser. That's where they originally come from. So the Rosicrucians, it's more elite than the rest of the Freemasons. It goes direction Bilderbergers.